Derpy, derpy, derp, derp, derp. Oh.
Thank you so much for calling. What can I do for you?
What do you think happens when we die? Do you believe in
Where
heaven?
do we go when you die?
What's that?
Where do we go when we go to sleep?
Yeah, that's where do we go when we go to sleep? Well,
Uh-huh.
our subconscious starts to work overtime in what's called the REM cycle, REM cycle, and that's when we do a lot of our deepest thinking and problem solving, I think.
So we are not resting, then how can you say that you can take a sleep to rest?
Because we evolved this way. You know, some creatures are able to sleep for months at a time in a slow stasis where they slow their heartbeat, and we have to do that too in order to heal our torn muscles and rest our brain, because you know people hallucinate after staying awake for too long.
People do.
But what do you think happens when we die?
When we die, well, have you ever heard from somebody who died and he told you what happened to him?
I almost died once. Almost, though. I didn't
How?
die. But I did see, you know how they say your whole life flashes before your eyes? I was only 18 at the time, and I just remember thinking, oh shit, what a short life. So maybe it did flash before my life, and it was like, holy cow, that wasn't much.
What were you doing that you died?
I drove a Mustang off a bank and landed in a field and rolled it at about 110 kilometers an hour. And
Did you
broke my
like have
back.
any
I
fractures?
wasn't. Yeah, well,
Broke your back?
when I was in the air, flying towards the ground, I realized in all these different thoughts that you're having, one of my thoughts was, I'm not wearing a seatbelt, so there's a really good chance I'm going to die here. And then the airbag opened up, and the airbag's what kept me from flying out the windshield. The airbag opened up and punched me in the face and knocked me out. And when I came to, I was sitting in the Mustang on its wheels, facing the opposite direction. And I climbed out the window and I crawled through snow up to the road, and I laid down in the middle of the road. And I just waited for a car to come. And I thought I was going to die, but I didn't die. So I can't say that I've died and tell you what it was like.
Or were you driving alone?
Oh, yeah. No, I had a friend with me. Luckily, he survived as well. He broke his leg. He busted the seatbelt that he was wearing. There was so much pressure on his stomach that it tore open his bladder. So we were both, and I had a broken back too. So we were both pretty beat up. Yeah.
Are you still in contact with that friend?
I haven't talked to him in a few years, but I do every now and then look on Facebook to see how he's doing, and he's always been doing well. But there was always a little bit of guilt. Even, you know, kids make mistakes. I wasn't drinking and driving. I was just going too fast. But, you know, I almost killed my friend, and that was terrifying.
Maybe you should get back to him, you know?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe later this evening I'll shoot him a message just to say hello. We always remained
A
friends.
while later, I
Oh,
want you to text him right now while I'm on the line.
I can't, Jim. I'm driving.
Oh, you're driving right now. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, I call you when I'm truck driving.
All right. So, whose car was you driving?
I was mine. It was a 1992 Mustang. I hated that car.
And so you crashed it.
Yeah, I didn't even like it when I owned it. I thought I would, and I didn't. No. But what do you do?
And you were 18 then?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you have your driver license?
Yeah, I had my driver's license. Everything was, I ended up, I was in a wheelchair for a little while, and then I walked with a cane for a while, and now I'm a truck driver that delivers and picks up things all the time. My back is good again. Never been. I do actually suffer headaches because of it, because I had such severe whiplash and a concussion. So I
Like vertigo?
definitely, I get like head pain, like up my neck. Comes up the back of my neck and then gives me a headache all day. It's third degree whiplash. So
Your
when I was in the hospital, I couldn't even lift my head. I just laid there. I was beat up so bad.
Did you get it checked out?
No, not in a long time. No. No, I'm
How can you have two things to do?
Oh, because I'm not afraid to die anymore.
Well, it's not about dying. It's not about dying. Like, if you were able to survive, you should live your life to the fullest. You should treat yourself, get treatment, live your life to the fullest. Enjoy every
Yeah.
day.
Well, sometimes I'll go a month and I'll have no headache. And sometimes I'll go 3 times a week, I'll have a headache. And that's pretty rough.
Maybe you overthink things. That is why this happens.
Sometimes I wonder that, Sometimes I wonder how much, because it does, stress causes it. There's a few things, but third degree whiplash is pretty intense. It was pretty, I got my butt kicked. That's okay, I lived, man, I lived. So even when I feel the pain of that headache, it still reminds me that I did not die. Although I can also see how at certain points when someone has like severe headaches all the time, how you could kind of be like, man, I'd really just like to end this all. I can't imagine if I had headaches all the time. Oh my gosh, that would drive me. I would go insane. Here in Canada, we have what's called MAID, M-A-I-D, and that's assisted assisted death. Like if you're suffering in Canada,
Uh-huh.
if you're suffering in pain, but it has to be pain. It can't be like you're depressed and you want to just end it. You have to actually be suffering. Like if you're suffering terminal cancer or something and you don't want to go through all the treatments and you're already going to die, you can go through this program and they'll quicken it if you want it. But you have to be in pain.
They will pull the plug.
They will pull the plug. But there's a, like, you can't just go in and be like, I hate my life, right? You can't go in and fake a headache. There has to be a actual full-fledged reason why that would make sense. And headaches, I don't even think headaches would cut it. I don't think, anyway. I don't know. It would probably, yeah, I don't know. But that's something we do here in Canada.
Do people really do that?
I imagine people who are at the end of their life and in a lot of pain, I can definitely sympathize with it. Think about if you woke up every morning, you knew you had 6 months to 2 years to live, but every day of that is going to be in extreme pain, what would you choose?
Have you ever met with somebody who, do you know somebody who has done that?
No, it's not like a really common thing. We're not, you can't just walk into a hospital and get it, right? Like it would have to be a process. Like I say, it would have to be something like cancer or something that's chronic and debilitating. Like there are people who live in pain all the time, right? And so it would have to be, but they would probably do stress tests and mental tests to make sure that you're of sound mind when you're saying it, right? They would cross every I or cross every T and dot every I to make sure you're not being, that it's the only answer to it, right? It would take a very special case. I couldn't just go in. You can't just go in with migraine headaches and say I get headaches every day. There's a good chance they're going to go, well, we're going to try to figure that out before we pull your plug, right? But if you've went through I don't know, chemotherapy, and you're not feeling, it's not working, and the doctor can say it's not working and that you're never going to go out, you're always going to be in pain and all this, then, but no, I don't know anybody who's done it, no. But although, let's remember, a lot of the time when people are passing, they're at that point of giving up as well, too, right? There's a reason that there's a farmer out in the field and he's 90 years old and he's still hammering fence posts into the grass. You bring that farmer in and tell him he can't do that anymore and lie him down on the couch for a week, and you might have him ready to give up at the end there, just because that's kind of like taking a long rest. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. What do you think happens when you die?
Well, I think when you die, you're conscious. Do you believe in judgment?
What were you born? Christian? Muslim?
Do you believe in judgment? Do you believe in afterlife?
I believe that the energy from you has to go somewhere. Yes. Like smoke from a fire goes up into the sky. Do we say that goes nowhere? It goes somewhere, right?
Right.
At one point, everything was squeezed down in the Big Bang to the size of a pinprick, and then it exploded.
Give me
So
one second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
So at one point at the Big Bang, everything exploded, right? But right before that, everything was compressed together at an extreme, massive ball of energy, and all those atoms, every quasar, every proton, every electron was squeezed into this tiny little spot. And we know through quantum enigma and we know through quantum entanglement that we can use quantum particles and manipulate them to be connected regardless of distance, regardless of anything, right? We can have these two particles connected forever. So if at some point all those particles were squeezed in together at the black hole or at the Big Bang, then already all those particles are connected. So when you die, your energy is just particles that are already connected to everything. So maybe there's a chance that a few of those particles carry your memory and land upon a butterfly, and the next thing you know, you come back in life as a butterfly, right?
So you also believe in reincarnation?
In a scientific way, I guess. I like to use quantum entanglement as my scapegoat for it. But yeah, I guess you could say that I believe in reincarnation. How about you?
If that is the case, then there is no stop to it. It will go on and on and on and on. Don't you think that?
Well, you could say if you lit a fire and you put it out and it was really smoking, you could say, well, that's a lot of smoke. There's no stop to that smoke. But the higher up in the air you look, the less smoke you see. But it's still up there. It's just spreading out, right?
Right. So there's no end to this.
Well, it depends. End is something that we get because we die. But when we die, everything doesn't end. We just die. So there's an end for us, but I guess you could say there is no end as long as there's somebody around to see it.
So that means an animal can also reincarnate as a human, right?
Yeah, I think you could come back as a blade of grass even. I think you could come back as a flower. I think you can come back as a leaf on a tree.
So if you were to be reincarnated, what form would you like to be reincarnated? As a human again or somebody else?
Oh, probably like a raven or a crow.
Why is that?
Some sort of bird. Because they live the dream, man. They get the full view. They can go up in the sky and look down, or they can come down on the ground and take a look around. Right? They got all those choices.
So why not an eagle?
Yeah, you see, if I'm an
Or a
eagle,
falcon?
I have to be at that's a high stress life right there. I would like to retain some intelligence, which is why I would choose a raven or a crow, because they're the smartest birds, or some of the smartest birds.
So
What's
why not
your,
a snail?
why not a quail?
Snail.
A snail? Yeah. I mean, like, that's the
Or
thing,
an
right?
earthworm.
We've all already been these things, probably more times than we can count. How long does a snail live for? A year?
So do you think, like, do you think I was a dinosaur in the past life?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, at some point, some of the particles that are in you were also in a dinosaur. Yeah.
I'm not talking about the particles. I'm talking about the energy.
No, because I think that energy dissipates. I think it dissipates means like smoke, right? It spreads out. So even if you think you can come back fully as something, there's no way you could contain that energy all together and put it into something, because it's going to spread out and it's going to land where it lands, and it's connected. It's all connected. Everything is connected anyway, right?
Right.
Everything is connected. So you've been everything and will be everything until the end of
One
time.
for all and all for one.
But I don't think that it's a bad thing. I don't believe in a hell. I don't believe that bad people get what's coming to them. If that were true, there wouldn't be bad people in the world. We would have taken care of that already, right? Instead, we got billionaires
Right.
that run the planet. What do you think about the billionaires that run the planet?
Uh, I mean, they have worked hard.
Well, some have, I guess.
Just because you were not able to get that much money, that does
Isn't
not mean that they had better connections, they were able to work better, their financial background was better, so they earned their money. I mean, it's not just they're getting the money by doing nothing. They are doing something, running the business and all, and making the money.
But how much do they need? You and I would both love to have $10,000 in our pocket right now, wouldn't we?
Sure.
Wouldn't that be life-changing? That would be life-changing for both of us. But neither of us has $10,000 in our pocket. So why do we have to suffer having nothing so one guy can have enough money that would change most of our lives if he just spread it out?
There's my favorite saying that goes as these hands can hold the world, but it would never be enough.
No, exactly. And the thing is, money is just paper. It's not even what life is about. So it makes us all sad because I'll never own a home. I'm supposed to live in one of the best countries in the world, and at 40 something I can say I don't think I'll ever own a home. Not unless I move to a third world country and buy one of theirs, but then what am I but one of the billionaires? But we're 2025. Why doesn't everybody in 2025 have a home?
Give me 1 second. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Alright, so in the United Nations, when they were declaring food as a human right,
That's right.
Food as a human right.
Food is that's like an obvious one. Yeah.
Yeah, food. Hear me out. They were declaring food as a human right. America and Israel voted against it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, that it's a show, right? Nobody in politics could ever act the way they really act in real life with real people because we'd all look at them like they were absolutely insane, right? If you were sitting in a classroom and somebody was like, we'd like to take a vote that everybody's allowed to use the bathroom, and two people were like, no, we don't want everybody to use the bathroom, everybody would probably turn and look at those two and be like, are you guys idiots, right? So,
right.
I mean, politics, that's the whole thing. It's all a show. It's all pretend. They're not being real. It doesn't matter what they say. They're all saying what they think their base wants them to say. Every single politician across the board. Nobody's saying the right thing to say the right thing anymore. They're all only saying the right thing to the right people. And politics make me sad, man. Don't they make you sad?
You run for the politics.
No, because then it's like when someone becomes a manager. Some people are managers and some people are employees. Some people don't want to run the system. I'm way too dumb to run the system. I'm the smartest guy in a 5th grade classroom, but I'm not smart enough to run the system.
I mean, the one who are running the system are way dumb than you.
Too many people have gotten into it thinking that one person can run the system, and that's just not how it works. It takes a village. It takes everybody to work together. There's good leaders that can inspire people, but if we break it down to one leader, break it down to one guy, suddenly we've all got this scapegoat we can blame when things go wrong, rather than taking the accountability that we're all responsible for this planet. We're all responsible to be nice to each other, right? Don't you think?
I mean, charity begins at home. We are all responsible for what we are. We are the one to be blamed for ongoing and more forthcoming.
Well, don't you think it's like only a matter of time before your government gets enough pressure to start crashing down on Xfinity?
In terms of what? I didn't get that.
Well, I just mean, like, how long do you think Adam Cruz can put ads up for on Indeed and get people hired? That's what I mean. I mean, like, at some point somebody's going to catch him and it's going to be over.
I mean, when you have money, everything is possible.
Yeah, I guess. When you can pay off the police, you're all set.
Right.
Yeah.
Money, money, money must be funny in Irish France world.
Yeah, well, money is the root of all evil, is the saying we have here.
I think it's the human who is the root of all people.
Yeah, maybe
Hell is other people, you know that, right?
some people just want power.
I mean, won't you like to have some power?
It's something I struggle with because we have to be careful with our ego. And if we start going after power, we start to think that we're doing everything without everybody else. And that's, there's a reason that when an actor gets on stage, he thanks Jesus and God and thanks everyone in the Academy and he thanks all his fellow actors because he's acknowledging that he couldn't have got there without the rest of them. No man is an island at that point. So it's the same as when you're a leader. You've got to acknowledge that you're there because, for instance, in America, they vote someone in, or you're there because you're the smartest person for the job. There's lots of reasons why people become a leader, but they have to remember their roots and remember that other people took them there. You wouldn't have drove to work if it wasn't for the guy who invented the car.
Is power dangerous or is money dangerous?
Power. Money isn't dangerous. You can burn money. You can burn money, you can throw it away, you can not spend it, you can blow it all on candy. But power is a definite... Look where power gets people. Think of any person in your life who's had power. How many of them used it wisely?
None?
Oh, I'm sure some of them must have used it wisely, right? Teachers are powerful individuals that use their power wisely, I think.
Oh, it's not like a power, but it's like an obligation, a duty, a responsibility.
But
There's a difference between power. There's a difference between power and responsibility.
See, because then we come into Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility, right? So we should only be giving the power to those who are responsible. That's 100% true. We should never hand over power to anyone we wouldn't trust with our baby.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree there.
So it's more like a responsibility.
But that's the difference between a teacher and a politician. A politician doesn't get into it most times because he wants to change the world. A politician gets into it because he wants the power. They crave it. Right?
Yeah.
It gets bred into them. Maybe their father or their mother was a politician and they've seen the power. They've seen the so-called respect that they get, and they crave it. It's like when a comedian sees a comedian do really well. Or when a comedian does really well, it goes to their head and they get an ego, and yeah, it's the power. My words mean something to people. I'll show them I'm somebody. But we're all somebody. You have great things to say.
I don't want to be the main character. Give me 1 second here, alright? Give me 1 minute, stay on the line.
Yep.
Sorry about that, you there?
Have you ever rode a horse before?
I have not.
That's a big animal. It's very powerful. Somewhere along the way, people learned to control a very powerful animal.
Or a very powerful person.
Well, you don't have to be that powerful. Little girls ride horses all the time.
Yeah, I mean, you will control people who have power but who don't have it, their own brain.
Yeah. So I think from now on, what we should do is all our politicians should have to ride horses and talk while sitting on a horse. Because if they're sitting on a horse, they'll be less likely to say inflammatory shit. Because that horse, you know, if you start stirring up the crowd, next thing you know, you got a stampede of angry horses. So everybody's got to keep their cool while they're talking. All the time they're talking, they have to think about, I have to sit on this horse.
What if I had that horse from my own farmhouse? I own that horse. I feed that horse. That horse dances on my fingertips. Then do you have to be afraid of that horse no matter what you say?
Well, that's a little horse. A little fingertip dancing horse?
Yeah, it's not a horse anymore, sir. It's your tool.
That's true, that's right. But money is a tool, right?
Everything can be a tool if used in a correct way.
Yep. That's right. I mean,
you just have to be smart enough to play the game.
Well, this day and age, man, I don't know if any of us are even playing the game, right? Like, the things that everybody's letting everyone get away with at the very top, while the rest of us scrounge for the scraps. We could all point to people and be like, well, it's definitely on this guy. But we don't do that because we don't control the media like they do, right?
Right.
And we know that they control it from here in Canada, all the way to there. We all have those different news channels where you go, oh, this is somebody else's message. And you can always see that there's some big money behind the message, making sure that it's their message that gets out and not necessarily 100% the truth. And that happens on all sides of media.
Well, Canada is not that bad. I mean,
Canada,
good health system.
Sure, but we're human, right? We're the most faulted. There's, like, when you go to court, witnesses are the worst kind of evidence, right? Because witnesses aren't perfect. They want physical evidence when you go to court. If I say this guy shot a man, that's my word against his, right? I could be wrong. I could say he was wearing a blue shirt and it was a black shirt. My memory's not perfect. So humans are faulted. I think we should be run by a computer. I think our smartest people in the world should build a computer that runs our entire money system. Our government runs it all. We tweak it just right.
What if the system turns against us?
Well, we create the system, so if it turns against us, then it's not us. It was the programmer that turned against us. So then we would have to start over and make sure that programmer isn't allowed in, and we learn a lesson.
Well, I mean, if you're giving that much autonomy to the system will retaliate.
Well, you give a set of rules to the system. That's the point of it all, is to have those set of rules built into the system so that we don't run into situations like that. Are you worried that AI will kill us one day?
It would be happening, but not anytime sooner.
No. I think drones are more likely to kill us.
I mean, drones are controlled by military people.
Yeah, well, you just wait. I'm sure some country out there is building millions of drones to use in some sort of crazy attack. Just a matter of time for that one lunatic politician somewhere out there, 10 years from now, 100 years from now, at some point, drones, man, they are going to be a devastating problem on our planet.
Well, I would love to be killed by a drone by Chinese people than to be killed by a drone by America, Europe, or Russia, to be honest.
I think maybe that's probably why rich people don't like windmills, because they're bad for drones. How do they take over the world with drones if there's windmills everywhere?
That is a good question. That is what they're all about, promoting green
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah, windmills are the number one defense against a drone attack. If I was Prime Minister of Canada, I would put windmills all along our coastline so that drones couldn't come in and get us.
I mean, the drones can come up from the sky as well.
I would have really, really tall windmills. Or even better, instead of blowing side, like how they stand up like the old way, you could have them stand up like a helicopter blade as well. So you could have like a drone, you could have a windmill bubble around your city, and that would prevent all drones from getting in, except for the really good flyers.
Give me 2 minutes, I'll be right back.
Thank you so much for calling. This is Steven. How may I help you?
Steven, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
How's your day been? Busy?
No, it's not busy.
No. You're almost done. You only got an hour and 5 minutes to go. Are you working with Alex and Jim today?
No.
Oh, Ben?
So what you want right now?
I need a friend, and I was talking to Jim, but he put me on hold for like 5 minutes, and I didn't have time to wait. I need a friend now.
Okay, stay with me. Okay, stay with me.
Thank you so much for calling. This is Jim. What can I do for you?
Jim, where'd you go, man? I was there for like 15 minutes. You never came back.
Thanks for calling Xfinity. This is Alex. How may I help you?
Alex, man, it's me again. How are you, buddy?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm good. Did you have a good weekend?
Alright, motherfucker. You are again.
Oh, man, what? I'm bored. Don't hate me. Jim? Ben?
Yes, sir.
Steven? Who's this?
My name is
Ben.
Jim.
No, you're Ben. How's it going? Or are you Bill?
Bill?
You're Bill?
Yes, sir.
How's your brother and sister doing?
Everything good? Everyone is
doing good.
That's good, man. Did you have a good weekend? Can you hear
Say that
me?
again?
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was good.
Did you play some sports? Go out for coffee? Did you meet a girl? What was her name? Was she a nice girl?
So your voice is breaking up.
Oh, just give me a second. What was her name? Did you go out with a girl this
My
weekend?
name is Bill. No, sir. I just sleep. That's what my weekend was.
Is this Bill?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're going to school for physiotherapy. That's right. Oh, it's good to talk to you again.
Yes.
That's right. Your dad's
Yeah,
a
that's
doctor
right.
and your mom's a teacher. Your brother's an engineer and your sister's in school.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. How long have you worked here for?
It's been 2 years.
2 years. Wow. Wow, and you'll be done April 28th. I've got it marked on my calendar.
Yeah, that's right.
That's good. So how did you do driving lessons this weekend?
Yeah, I am.
How'd they go?
Say that again, I didn't get it.
I said, did you do your driving lessons this weekend?
No, sir, I'm just practicing right now.
Oh, okay. Right on. And did you get any
Yeah.
practice in?
Yeah, I got some better skills, how to drive, and it's good. And now I can drive by myself.
Do you know how to parallel park?
Say that again?
Do you know how to parallel park?
No, I don't know the parking yet, how to park a car, but like I'm just driving right now in the forward lane, and that's what I'm doing right now. But I'll learn parking within
You
the
will.
next few days.
That's right.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Know the dimensions of your vehicle, that's all.
Mhm.
Did you see your family this weekend?
Yes, sir.
That's good. That's good. Were they happy to see you?
Yeah, they were.
You don't have
You
any
driving
niece?
a truck?
Yeah, I'm driving down the mountain. You got it.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
I'm in Canada.
Okay. Canada.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So where
Yeah.
are you going?
Back home. I'm all done work for the day, so I I'm coming down the mountain, and then I'm gonna take a nap, I think.
Mhm.
I've been practicing
Okay.
guitar, so I might practice some guitar tonight.
Okay. So you go to home every day or in a week or so?
I work 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then I get Wednesdays off and Saturdays and Sundays off.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I like my life. It's okay.
Mhm.
Got to be happy with what we have.
Mhm. Right.
Are your grandparents still alive?
My grandfather is alive.
Oh, that's cool. I'm at that age where I don't have any grandparents alive anymore.
Mhm.
Do you talk to your grandfather a lot?
Not a lot, but somehow.
I bet he's got some cool stories from way back in the day.
That is correct. There were a lot of stories of their life, and we have got some lessons from them.
One of my coworkers is from Pakistan, and he was showing me some celebrations that they have, all dressed up, and the show that they put on and everything, and all the music and the bright clothing, and it was really beautiful. He was really passionate when he was showing me.
Mm-hmm.
I like that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the job from Saeed, or did you get the job from Abdullah?
Not two of them, not from both of them.
No, it was Faraz or something, wasn't it? Or Waqas.
Mm-hmm.
The Range Rover driving, Mercedes driving fella.
Right.
I was on Lahore Facebook group today looking for jobs. But they all want WhatsApp numbers. Nobody wants to chat on a WhatsApp number.
Who wants a WhatsApp number?
Well, there's you go onto the Lahore Facebook group for call centers, right? And it's full of,
Didn't get it.
you know where Lahore is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, there's a Facebook group, and on there are all the illegal companies that are calling, doing all the business against the UK and Australia and everything. So you can see all those jobs for hire there. I just noticed that there was a Saeed and an Abdullah that were hiring for Xfinity.
Mm-hmm.
But I also know that Faraz and Waqas were running them too. So, but that's in Lahore. I didn't even look at other cities.
Mm-hmm.
But those are all bad jobs. I don't know how they get away with that on Facebook. Kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how they do it. I guess it looks real, doesn't it? Did you know that it was what it was when you started? Or did you have to learn that on your own?
Yeah. I have to learn on my own with some time.
Faraz and Adam are bad for that. They don't like to tell. They don't like to tell.
I was unaware for a lot of time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you a little secret. About a year ago, I was dealing with a Spectrum call center that was opened by a man named Faraz and Waqas, and it was in Barkat Market in Lahore. And I talked to those guys for about 3-4 months, and everybody that was new there never was told it was what it was. They always had to figure it out a different way, and it was really it was kind of sad because everybody's being treated like they're not human.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Just a number, right?
There are many people coming and going every day. Every day there are many people changing. Many people left and many people come. So every day.
Yep.
There are kind of people come and people leave.
I remember talking to a guy once, and I told him where he was, and he said to me, I looked around the room and I thought to myself, these guys seem kind of sketchy. And then I talked to you and I realized, and he said, I rode all the way by train today for an hour and a half to get here. And he said my family would never forgive me. So he left right then and there. He hung up the phone and we never talked again, proudly. But it's sad, like, you know, and some of them get paid early too, right? You get paid first.
Right.
Here's some money. Oh, you figured out what it is? Yeah, but we've already paid you, so yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad. You know, Jim wants to open up a coffee shop.
Mhm.
Do you have any, would you go and drink coffee at Jim's coffee shop?
I will.
I'll let him know that. Oh, I'm driving past a river right now. I'm going in between two mountains, so you might lose me for a second, but the river that's beside me is full of salmon. Big, giant fish, like as big as our arm, all spawning in the river, and they lay their eggs there and then die.
Mhm.
That's the life cycle of a
And
salmon. Yeah. The whole river gets filled, and then they all die in it. And that's when the bears come out and all the animals, the eagles and the seagulls and the crows and everything comes out and eats out of the river. But also the fish lay the eggs and spawn out to the ocean. Actually, they stay in the river, I believe. I believe the eggs and the fish stay in the river. Okay, I'll give you a moment.
Give me a moment, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you still there?
I'm here, of course. Yeah. I just came out from between the two mountains.
Mhm.
That was perfect timing.
When will you arrive home?
Oh, about 10 minutes. Well, 10 minutes. 10 minutes I'll arrive back at base where I'll unload my truck of all the stuff. And then I'll clean my truck. And then I'll do my paperwork. And then I'll take a shower. And then I'll go home.
Okay. So how far is your home from there?
I actually live really close to my work because I live in a motorhome.
Okay.
So I park my motorhome and when I'm at work, and then when I'm done work, I leave and go have fun in my motorhome.
Mhm. Okay. Perfect.
Well, you got to make sacrifices, and where I live is pretty expensive. So if you want to save money, you got to find ways to do it.
Mhm. All right.
Yep. Yeah.
Perfect.
And I can
So
use it. Yeah, go ahead.
I played a lot of truck and bus games in my childhood, on computer and on mobile.
Oh, yeah.
I played a lot of truck games, and my dream was to become a truck driver. I want to become a truck driver just to enjoy. I think that truck drivers enjoy a lot. They pass through different roads, through different locations. So Is that right?
Yeah, 100%, for sure.
Mhm.
I get to see sunrises all the time. I get to see sunsets all the time. Get to drive to beautiful places.
Mhm. But it is a difficult task as well. Like you have to drive continuously for hours and hours.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can choose to do short haul or long haul.
Mhm.
So I mean, you can do a night, like here in Canada, we get paid overtime after 9 hours if we're short haul,
Mhm.
and that means if we're doing a lot of short stops, we're not going far away. Long haul, you don't get overtime until after 12 hours.
Oh. So you're
So
driving in a city or different cities?
I drive from one city to another. Takes about
Okay.
2.5 hours to get from one city to
Mhm.
the other, and then I deliver in that city, and then I drive back to my city.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. I like it. There's nobody to bug me in the truck. If I get bored, I just find a number and call it.
All right. That's good.
You guys seem pretty cool, so I've been calling you guys. Except for Alex. Alex, I cannot get to like me. Every time I call, Alex goes, "Oh, you fucking again? Hold on," and then he patches me through the gym.
He
But
does
then the
like to
last,
talk to people.
no, apparently not, man. And I thought I was breaking the ice. I thought we were getting somewhere, him and I, but nope. He's a tough nut to crack, that fella. Jim's nice though.
Mhm.
His coffee shop idea is a good idea.
Mhm.
He wants to have a coffee shop, and it's going to have birds. And oh, right, that's why Alex was upset. Alex was upset because he said his girlfriend was cheating on him. Then he said he was going to find a different girlfriend,
Yeah.
but he likes the big girls. He said,
Big girl.
"Yeah, that's what Alex said."
Mhm.
And I said, "To each your own, Alex." Then he told me to fuck off or something. Patch me through the gym. So, is your sister almost done school?
No, she's still studying. She's still in the school.
Yeah, she's still got a few more years.
Right.
Oh, that's okay.
Mhm.
You guys, so do your parents, does everybody expect it just to pool all your money together in the household?
Say that
When you guys pay bills and rent, do your parents charge you anything? Or do you guys just all pool your money together?
Some people, some at the home are splitting it and and they're united their money and spend the money. But according to my money, I just wearing my expenses for my school and my daily living. That's what I'm doing with mine.
Oh, okay. And do you get paid on the books, or are you able, like is your pay in cash, or is it a legit paycheck?
It is a check.
Interesting. That's so you can't go and get like government subsidies of some kind or some sort of handout from your government.
Give me a moment. I'll be right back.
Yep. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose. and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. This is the end. Oh no, no, beautiful friend. This is the end. Oh no, no, my only friend. The end. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me. The end of laughter and laughter. This is the end. Before you slip into unconsciousness, I'd like to have another kiss, another flashing chance at bliss, another kiss, another kiss. The days are bright and filled with pain. Enclose me in your gentle rain. Insane, we'll meet again. We'll meet again. A crystal ship is being filled. 1,000 thrills, 1,000 pills, 1,000,000 ways to spend your time when we get back out of the mine. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are all even know when you're down, when you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm stuck in this traffic. They're rebuilding roads all summer long.
Mm-hmm.
They tear up old roads to put pipes under them and then put the old road back together again. And
How's the weather there?
Oh, it's been beautiful. I think I've seen one day of rain, it feels like, in the past 2.5 months. Just been beautiful weather, usually around 25 degrees Celsius, somewhere between 25 and 28.
Mm-hmm.
Just the perfect hangout. Yeah, it's been nice. Got lots of... I like to go out in the woods and do a lot of hiking and stuff like that, so it's been really nice for that.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of bike rides. Although, I like to go mountain boarding, which is like snowboarding on wheels. It's this big board with giant wheels on it. And I like to ride it down mountains. And if I'm going to be honest, I didn't do that at all really this summer. I think I went down a hill once. And that's pretty rare for me. I used to go up and down a hill like it was, like I could have used a ski lift. But I'm getting to be old. I'm 43, and zooming down the mountain kind of scares me a little bit more than it used to.
Right, but you have to, like, if you enjoy the thing and it gives you a pleasure, you have to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I have a young daughter, and she likes to do it too, so I kind of robbed her this year of it because I wasn't doing it, she wasn't doing it. And so I should get out there. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Maybe I'll make a plan to take my daughter mountain boarding this weekend. That'll be fun. Oh, no, you know what? That's right. I need to get her a new helmet. We went to put her helmet on, and it was too small. So her head grew. Means her brain is bigger.
Right.
Got a big-brained kid now.
So how many people are you living in one house?
Oh, I live alone. My daughter's with me on the weekend. Yeah, I live in an RV, remember, a motorhome, so it's already pretty.
Bill?
It's not very big. I mean, it's big, but it's not. More than one of me in there is already. My daughter and I fill it up pretty good. So.
So your daughter live alone as well?
She lives with her mom the rest of the week. I see her 3 days a week on my days off.
Okay. All right.
You guys just about to shut down there for the day?
Around 1 hour is left.
And then the girls
9
come in and start working the Australia number?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Adam used to run a trucking business too. Does he still do that dispatching thing?
Repeat it?
Does Adam still do that dispatch thing?
Adam?
Sorry, Faraz.
No idea about that.
Or no, was it Wakas? One of them used to do dispatching for trucks as a day job and side gig. But I don't know if they do that anymore. Yeah, the guy used to go by Adam Cruz, I think.
But as I mentioned, many people are working here today, and tomorrow they will not. So many people are coming and many people are going. So there is a cycle going on.
Oh yeah, is there any holidays coming up?
Probably not.
Do you work 6 days a week, or like a 5-day week and then a 6-day week or something?
5 days a week.
5 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't work on
Monday
a
to
Saturday.
Friday.
Yeah, that's good. Sort of.
Right.
Sort of good. I still got April 28th marked down, so I'm holding you to account, man. What do we got? What's the countdown at? We got October, November, December, January, February, March, April. You got about 7.5 months left.
Right.
Yep. We could get you one of those chocolate calendars that you open up for every day and you get a chocolate. Have you ever seen those?
No.
Here at Christmas time, when kids are counting down to Christmas Day, they get a calendar of December, and they open December 1st, and inside December 1st is a little chocolate, and they get a chocolate every day leading up to Christmas, and it helps them count down to Christmas.
Wow. So they enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, it's a fun thing to do with kids. Yep. Yeah. They make some really nice ones too. You can get a really expensive chocolate calendar that's got really delicious chocolates and really nice artwork, or you can go to the dollar store and you can get a $2 chocolate thing that, you know, it's just cheap milk chocolate in a giant cardboard calendar. But yeah, that's called a, shoot, what do they call that? There's a name for it. I guess you call it Christmas calendar, but I thought there was a name for it. I can't remember.
Okay. So you got, and so you also get holidays by the end of the year?
Yeah, well, lots of people, everybody gets Christmas off. And Christmas Eve, which is the day
How
before.
many holidays you will get?
Oh, I'm eligible, I think, for 4 weeks vacation altogether. But I never take it all. Vacations cost money.
Right.
And when you go on vacation, you're not working. But I might take something around that time. I had a nice 10-day trip with my daughter this summer. We went on a road trip for 10 days. So I had a good vacation. It was hot. It was nice out. Canada is a beautiful country to go on a road trip in.
Right.
What's the farthest you've ever went from home?
Farthest, I went to Dubai.
Okay. And what did you think of Dubai?
It is a nice place for like enjoying, and there are many people coming and going. So there, like, it's a big country with a lot of people and a lot of tourists.
Yeah, I bet. It's kind of like going to the zoo.
Zoo?
On a grand. Yeah, you know the zoo, ZOO.
Yeah, but I think that children enjoy a zoo, but in my childhood I also enjoyed a zoo, but nowadays, in my age, I think it is not like some kind of that stuff, but I like safaris.
Oh, you know what we have here? We have the bug zoo, where you can look at crazy bugs, like giant beetles and stick bugs and stuff like that. Yeah. Centipedes, giant butterflies. Yeah, I like those. So what are you gonna do tonight? What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna head home, go to bed?
Say that again?
What do you do after work? Do you just head home, go to bed, study?
Yeah, I will go to my college. I will drive a car. I will sleep, and then come back.
How much sleep do you get per day?
It's around like 6 hours is my max, and sometimes I got 5 hours.
Okay, so you're walking around a little bit tired, huh?
Yeah.
I feel you, man.
I'm tired all week, and I just rest on Saturday and Sunday.
That's my plan is to go take a nap now. Because I'm tired.
Right. So you're.
I got up at 3 o'clock this morning for work. So when I'm finally done, I'm happy to be done. Because it's what, 5? It's 3 minutes to 5 now. That was a long day.
So it's going to be 5 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was driving for around 10 hours.
Oh, more even.
14 hours, I guess.
Yeah, well,
a lot of times.
Yeah, it's about the max amount.
Mhm.
But once you get used to it, you get used to it. It is what it is.
Mhm.
I used to get, sometimes when I do a short shift, I get more tired than I do if I do a long shift.
Mhm. So are you getting extra paid for that or not?
Yeah. I made a little extra money today, and what was that? 5 hours overtime.
Mhm.
So that's pretty good. I'm rolling in the dough, man. Gonna be rich.
So how much is that overtime part over?
You get your wage plus half your wage.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to make good money, you got to work overtime. But then the tax man gets you too.
Mhm.
Somehow everybody always gets you.
Mhm.
But who knows? Well, man, I hope you do well at your studying for your driving and for school.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be off tomorrow, so I'll call you guys on Thursday.
Perfect.
You have a great day.
You too, sir.
Don't work
Have
too
a
hard.
good sleep.
Bye. It's all gold and Bitcoin.